Okay, let's continue where we left off. We are on lesson 3. We finished lesson 3A with explaining Weis Wave with speed index signals parameters. And now I will add the second indicator, which is Weis wave types. Let me take off some of these numbers here. So it's the chart could be more visible. So I don't want to display the labels. I will take the labels off and just leave uh, the speed index number and the Plutus signals to be visible. So I will add the second indicator, okay, which is Weis wave types. Okay, it's already added. So what I need to make sure first is I select, let's go through the parameters. Let's go through the parameters, not on this one, but on this one. So what can we adjust here? Okay, first thing is the auto sensitivity and the fine tune, which is exactly the same parameter as the Weis wave with speed index signals. Why? Because they have to match the wave swings, must match these wave swings, otherwise you're going to get confused. They're going to be misalignment. So whatever we have set up the top, which is 10 here and 1 the fine tune, we have to set this one too. All right, so right now 10 and 1, we are at the same exact waves. Now, then we need to choose the wave type, what we would like to display. So you got the following wave types. You got pips, PVR, which is progressive volume rate, time, emphasized volume, IPPR, which inverse a progressive pip rate. Okay, explanations on this on the manuals. I can show you some of them. For example, right now I will choose the pips on this. Now, of course, we can change the colors: blue for the up waves, red for the down waves. I leave it there where we are. Then the border with of a histogram. So what is a histogram? Instead of cumulative histogram, sorry, the histogram borders, it's if I increase them, you see, we increase the borders of this stuff. Now, if I want to display also the labels, meaning it's going to show how they progress, okay? And since we have a wave type to be the pips, you can see that we went from this bar, which is 29.7 pips if we measure it. Then we went to the second bar, which if we measure again from the bottom of this bar to the top of this bar, it would be 43 pips. Let me measure it for you so you can see it. So from the bottom to the top, it's 43. That's exactly what the wave says. And then another small move, which makes it 43.3. So we can display the labels if we wish on the bars. What else can we change as parameters? Is instead of course, we can change the color of the label. Right now, it's set to yellow. That's why you see yellow here. And then we, instead of looking at cumulative histograms, we can change the look and draw a rectangle, okay, which is going to be the highest value of the histogram in a rectangle. Let me show you how it's going to look. So right now you saw a rectangle. So some people like rectangles because they might think that it's more visible to see if it's the up volumes are bigger or the peak moves are bigger. Okay. What else do we have to change? Yes, not this one. Sorry, this one. We are on version 1.4 right now. So we can change the volume divided by, which is the 100, and the pip divided by. So if the numbers are too big and they're not fitting in here, we can divide this by 10, for example. Okay, so this should decrease to 18.3. So we know that these are not 18.3 pips. We know that these are 183 pips. Same goes for the volume. Now let me put on one more. Let me change it back to the regular stuff, the cumulative. Let me also get and add one more indicator, the same indicator, but with a different wave type. Okay, I'm adding one more. I need to adjust it. Okay, the same sensitivity. So 10 sensitivity, 1 fine tune, and now I got the volume. Up here I got the pips. Down here I got the volume. All right. And I can also add another one, for example. Another wave type. Adjust again the sensitivity to be the same with the rest. 10. And I want this to be the wave type PVR, which is the progressive volume rate. Okay. So progressive volume rate, what it means that we are measuring how the volume progresses within the wave. As the wave progresses, is the volume increasing or is the volume decreasing? Okay, because this gives you an idea for potential sellers if the volume is increasing as the price is going up, for example, or for potential buyers as the price is going down. Okay, now what else? These are the parameters of the two indicators. Let me go back to the presentation and see what's next on the menu. We still have 13 minutes. All right, there we go. So the proper setup now. Okay, the proper setup. I did explain the auto speed table, but the proper setup for adjusting the swings. Let me just show it one more time. What is the proper setup for this chart? Okay, that's the first thing I do every time before I trade. Is I need to make sure that the waves are touching properly the swings, the highs and lows. Okay, um, so let's show you some incorrect. Incorrect. I will make it to 3, and we're gonna miss a lot of swings. Okay. We are missing this swing here. We are missing a swing here. We are missing swing. So this is incorrect setup. Okay. Also incorrect setup is too many swings. Now, why is this adjustable? Well, this is adjustable because there are so many different instruments out there, forex, crypto, stocks, that and so many time frames that you should be able to adjust it. And I have not found a single algorithm that will do it automatically 100% correct. So even with a minor way, you cannot do it 100% correct. So let me show you another way of here being again wrong. Why? Because we're getting so many waves, and since it's not maybe not be visible here, let me also put the same parameters down here. Okay, you're gonna see so many waves now. It's room. Okay, the pips. See, you cannot even work so many waves on the pips. Sorry. Okay. There are so many waves, one bar waves, that it's impossible to read. Oh, this is wrong. Okay, this is wrong by definition. So there's no way you can read this. You're gonna go crazy. So let's go back to what looks better, and what looks better is the correct one. And this is looking much better. All right. So we got 10 and 1. So let me adjust the rest also on 10 and 1. This is 10 and 1, 10 and 1, 10 and 1. So right now it's all aligned. So that's the proper setup. Let me see what else do we have. We already explained this, okay, this table here on the previous video, okay, fast waves and slow waves. And let me see what's next. Speed index. The definition, speed index, we have mentioned this in one video back, two videos back, measures the speed of the waves. It means nothing as an absolute number. It must be compared with previous speed index numbers on the same chart and time frame to have a meaning. Speed index uses an algorithm that measures and quantifies the normal and the abnormal behavior and the effort versus result. The application of speed index and the primary use is to measure the concepts of Weiss and Wyckoff. Furthermore, over the years, I have identified some high success rate buy and sell signals, which are called Plutus. So, the definition of Plutus, the name comes from the mythological Greek god of wealth. Okay, this name was given not by me, was given to my indicator signals by an English trader because he was really amazed from them. So Pluto signals are buy and sell signals that take into consideration speed index relationships, okay, of recent waves as well as some other factors. So basically, we got four long signals, okay, for buy, Plutus long, Plutus reversal long, Plutus fake long, and Wyckoff spring. And we also have the respective sell signals, Plutus short, Plutus reversal short, Plutus fake short, and Wyckoff upthrust. So Plutus signals are entry points, but also confirming Wyckoff upthrust and spring patterns. Pluto signals are to be considered valid at specific locations, not just anywhere. Okay? So you might see Pluto signals on the chart, but you need to know how to read them and which are valid. Because if it was that easy, I would have created a robot to trade every Pluto signals. No, it doesn't work. So details on how to use is available on the designated training material on the site and on our 2-hour live training. Okay, let's see some examples of Plutus confirming a Wyckoff spring and upthrust. As you can see, we're coming down, and this down here, it's a Wyckoff spring. And the signal comes out with a cross and a WS. Okay, look what's happening after this move. We are start going up, and the blue waves are becoming larger than the red waves. Let's look at another signal. That's another one. Okay, right here. That's a number WS Wyckoff spring signal. And the signal comes out also here with more Plutus signals, another Plutus long signal. Okay, and again, the blue start becoming larger than the red. Now, in this case, we're coming down with this Plutus Wyckoff upthrust. It's a WU signal, okay? At the same time, we have a Plutus reversal short signal, so that's a double signal on this situation, and we got this down move, okay? Now here we got a signal that didn't work, and then we got a long. Let's do another one. That's another upthrust signal, okay? And you see this move up, then Plutus figures out that this was a fake move, and that was a double Wyckoff upthrust, and down we go. Now, so this is Forex. Forex, we got Wyckoff upthrust and springs every day. Okay, it's not stocks that you get once in a while. Forex, you get them every day on some pairs. Now, here we got the following situation. We got a Wyckoff upthrust signal up here, and then we're coming down. We hit something, and then we have a Wyckoff spring down here. WS is not that visible. All right. What else? Well, let's look at the chart we were designing before. Let's look if it has any Plutus signals. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's read this chart. All right, this is a chart we included. We added the indicators. We have. Let me zoom in so you can see it. We have a signal down here. It's unfortunately it's blue on blue. There we go. Now you can see it. We have a signal right here. Let me mark it for you. Okay, this one. And it's a W spring. Let's see why did this happen? Why? I said in this video series you will learn why did this happen? Why? So let's zoom out. 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 Okay. So look on the left. Let's start to lesson number 1, which is be an artist, and start drawing stuff. How much time we got? We got 2 minutes. Let me go fast. So draw a rectangle. Look at the loads here. This acts as support line. Okay, so that's your spring. Breaking the support line but never closing below it. And then Plutus figures out that this was a fake move and produces the WS, the Wyckoff spring signal. And then the blue gets larger than the red. All right. And then we're reaching a top. Where is this top? Let's mark again. Let's do our drawing right here. We just broke this resistance level, but if we zoom out, what else could this be? Could this be a fib? Let me draw also a fib from here to here. No, it has also broken the fib. Okay, so it's not a fib. So it's a false break. And after we break this resistance level, we start getting short signals, okay? Plutus reversal short, Plutus reversal short, Plutus fake short, Plutus reversal short, and Plutus short. And what do you think? It's coming down. It's coming down. So what's our next stop might be? What's our next target, I mean? When I mean stop of price, where the price might stall. Well, the price might stall again here, okay? So guys, I don't got much. Bye-bye.